What's up, people? Austin and I are at the car wash today. We're getting ready to get rid of this thing finally and take it over to the Jeff Boone fall consignment or winter consignment auction. We have this, the 67 GMC, and a road grader that we have of all things to consign. Austin's giving it the quick and dirty scrub down with the dollar store dish soap before we go spraying on it. So, but trying to save a few bucks there. Trying to get the 30 years of moss and funk off this thing. But you know you've always stopped at the right car wash when you pull in and they have converted a bay into their shop for their 60 Chevy factory 4-wheel drive. There's much trench cases in the bed, so I'm sure she's a good project, but it's always cool seeing that stuff being revived out in the wild. Oops, sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, get it.
I had soap in it.
That's on the other side, right?
What?
That's on the other side, right?
Yeah. Didn't get me, but it's about a foot away.
But that brush, I think that worked pretty good.
Yeah.
What do you think? Quick your brush up. Let's she's a little misty. Yeah, that didn't work so well, did it?
Oh, was you recording?
Yeah. Put some lipstick on the pig here. She doesn't look too bad. I don't know how much that you can actually see. Yeah, we'll have to wipe that off. Better when I have something actually dry to wipe it off. But so a little backstory on this. A friend of ours got it running. If you guys haven't watched that other video, we did put a tune-up on it, get it running a little bit better. The other day, Austin and I pulled the fuel tank, cleaned it, put it all back in, just to discover that it will not pull fuel from the tank. There's some kind of blockage in there. I think that pickup sock that's in the tank is just ain't getting better, is it? I think that pickup sock in the tank is plugged up. Even though I was able to rinse it with brake parts cleaner, it just will not pull. It pulls a suction and sucks all the fuel line shut. So whatever. I did drive this around town a little bit last night, and the first gear's garbage. It pops out of gear. You can really ride that clutch and get it to take off in second. If you take off second, you're good to go. Or get it rolling in first and then go to second a little early. It'll boogie along, but like I said, it does have brakes, not the best. They need bled, all that stuff, and it's running off that 1 gallon tank under the hood. So anyway, if you guys are interested, we're getting ready to take it to the auction. Go ahead and put them lights back up, buddy. And we're gonna do some walk around at the auction here in a minute, see what else is there. That I know there's some cool pieces already consigned. I don't know if they're on site yet. So yeah, stick around, we'll be over there in just a few. Well, the Jeepster's dropped off. The 67 GMC from Kansas is dropped off. And we're gonna take a quick walk around and see what else we can find here, what kind of cool stuff we can find. First couple things I found: no brakes, a little Jeep, I don't even know what they call that in them generations. That's not new enough to be a JK, I'm not sure. But I got $10 that says the frame's rotten in that.
I was trying to figure out what that is. It's a tow bar.
It's a tow bar, so they can put it behind their camper. Little CJ here. This doesn't look too bad.
This pulled up yesterday.
So I think these sell, I think all the vehicles sell Saturday, and I'm gonna put a link to all this stuff in the description for you guys.
It goes from green to blue. Dad,
What's up, buddy?
the paint goes green to blue.
Oh yeah,
That
that door was blue and I tried to match the green.
In this.
Yeah, I'm guessing they put a lot of lipstick on this pig. A lot. It's pretty crusty. That's a sad thing about a Jeep in Indiana, especially these newer ones. They'll rust overnight. The humidity, the salt, all that stuff does not play well with them. But you know what? I'm gonna see let's see what motor's in this CJ. I almost bet you it's a 6-cylinder. Get it? I think these still gotta pull that hood up, babe. Yep, 6-banger. This one did pull in yesterday while we was dropping off the 67.
So we know it runs.
Yeah, the guy drove it here, so that one's decent. See what else we can find. There's a lot of, what's the word, mundane? Is that the right word? Everyday vehicles.
Stuff like Aaron's.
Yeah.
That
Charter.
would be that truck from home.
Yeah. I'm not seeing a whole lot of really cool stuff, but let's see what we find. Little Audi. Let's cut through here. Looks like there could be a potential, a lot of off-road play toys here. Is that Tracker 2-wheel drive? I'm a bit confused. Is it just me or is that thing sitting lower? And it's 4-wheel drive.
That's
Did they lower a 4-wheel drive?
I think so.
She's definitely 4-wheel drive. Surely not. But man, she showed us sit low. What is it, buddy?
Either rust or tear.
That's interesting.
I had a hinge ripped off at one point.
Yeah. The hillbilly hauler there. Super straight. Well, just talked to one of the workers here, and there is a handful of other classic vehicles here, or classic cars that's going to be here that are currently not. 67 Chevy truck that looks like a really nice short bed step side Survivor, and then a Dodge of some sort. I'll screenshot their website and put that in here so you guys can see those. And then a square body Suburban that's really nice. She said they came in and got pictures of it, took it back home to go bring it back closer to auction time. So yeah, unfortunately the vehicles that I was hoping to get shots of today aren't here yet. But anyhow, I'll give you a quick walk around of this square S10. It's probably the cleanest square S10 I've seen since the 90s. But I'll give a quick walk around of those and then give you a quick walk around of our stuff real quick. I don't know if somebody's redid this, if this thing is Survivor. Some of this stuff, see if it's unlocked. Yep. It's got a few mailbox scrapes in it. I bet you this is a clean Survivor. Let's see what the odometer says. 15,000. So I wonder if that's 115,000 or if that's just 15,000. Man, she is clean. Pretty nice little truck if you was into long bed S10s. And obviously, here's our 67 GMC, the Kansas truck. Now, what it is, people don't shut doors. There's a little bit of rust there on each side, same spot, but super good old truck. Makes somebody a heck of a shop truck. We just have too many to keep them all. The last count, we're at over 30 vehicles that aren't our daily drivers, so we're we got to make some room, you know what I mean? So I haven't showed you guys the Jeepster too much, so we'll do a quick walk around on it. Buick Dauntless Oddfire V6 in this one with a 3-speed, and I've had troubles keeping it in first gear, but just then when I moved it, it kind of clicked on further back, like the linkage is off, and it stayed in first gear, and I was able to move it around with no problem. So this one's got some really questionable body work. I think somebody just loved to use Bondo on a lot of it, because like there's no reason for it to be there. I don't understand why people do that.
I didn't notice that.
But rear hatch is crusty, but it's got one inside it that goes with it. It does need some love on the tailgate. Looks like somebody's went through all the floors when they did the rest of it. But this side's way better than the other side. And I'm not going to go through the hassle opening that hood up again. You guys seen that in the last video. If not, you know, you can go check it out. But not a bad unit really, if this is what you're into. But working dome lights. When was the last time you seen that on a Jeep of any kind? But Austin's interested in a potentially interested in a 4-wheeler or go-kart or something like that. He's got money burning a hole in his pocket, so we'll walk down, check those out, see what else kind of cool stuff we can find. Maybe we'll take a, it's starting to rain pretty good. I don't know if that's picking up on here or not, but we'll probably jump back in the truck and take a couple quick laps around. But I'm not gonna walk this entire field. There's probably, I'm guessing there's 15 acres of equipment between cars and heavy equipment and farm equipment. When I say they have everything here, they have everything here. I don't even know that we have any Amish really that close by, so that's interesting. There's you a couple dirt bikes, buddy.
One I was looking at yesterday.
I don't see, what is that, a Honda?
Yeah.
What is that one?
Nope. Doesn't really say.
That might be a no-name Chinesian. Kandai, is that's the brand. That's a first for me. That's an in on me. I would stay away from that, buddy.
What's that?
Because you'll probably never get any parts for it.
Oh.
I have no idea on this Honda. I am not a dirt bike 4-wheeler guy. Never really been around them. I've had a couple Polaris 4-wheelers that were UTVs, and that's all they was used for. I'm not a 4-wheeler and dirt bike guy. Not that I don't enjoy them, I just don't know jack diddly about them. Honda Rancher. Drop pack unit. Boats. Another 4-wheeler. Coleman. I didn't know Coleman made 4-wheelers.
Yeah.
That's a big old dude.
Before Charlotte was sick, she was asking if she could get one of them.
Yeah. There's what we need. I'd get in so much freaking trouble with that.
Honda.
2019 Honda Talon. Talon? I don't know. What's up, boy?
It's a Honda.
Yep, just a Honda. Yeah, that caused me a lot of port problems, probably. But that's almost identical to the Polaris I had. Not bad units. But, oh, got a little bitty. There's them little dirt bikes, Austin. Come in a box. Kandai. It's a dirt bike erector set. Well, they didn't treat that one very nice.
Wow. There's a go-kart too.
Yeah. The Chinese Kandai go-kart.
Those full suspension ones. Yep. Last I knew, those were expensive.
Yeah, I don't know. Yard carts. Those are the kidney bruiser 9000s right there. I don't know.
That seems homemade.
Yeah, it looks pretty sketchy. Semi-trailers for days. Whiskey barrels. You asked about that boat, buddy. Let's go look how crappy that boat is.
There's another one now.
There's all kinds of go-karts over here.
And a go-kart.
Yeah.
This is the side-by-side I saw the other day.
Yeah, I think it's a little small for you, bud.
I know.
Man, they got them little Kandai things everywhere. I don't know if it's Kandai or Candy or how are you supposed to pronounce that?
Yeah.
Little Chinese-y things.
A mini bike.
That's hilarious. This thing doesn't know what it wants to identify as. Is it a mini bike? Is it a chopper? What is it?
Moped.
That's funny. I would not sit on the back of that. That thing looks like it just fall off her.
Yeah. Jeepster? Never heard of that brand either.
Yeah, a lot of Chinesium out here.
Oh, the side-by-sides are good. I mean, these things
Yeah.
are all candies.
Gators for days. Austin's wanting a fishing boat.
I would like better.
I don't think that one down there's got a motor on it. I don't know what this one does either, but this thing's older than me. Woo! She's a roughin'. Yeah, you'd have to pay me to take that one, buddy. 35 horse Johnson. That's the only thing worth anything on that boat.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, she's pretty crusty, bud. Let's go down there and check out the other one real quick.
Well, when we saw it, it was like 20 feet away.
Yeah. Yep, that one down here ain't got no engine on it. She's got the engine delete option. But she's stripped. Yeah, she's stripped.
Just a floater. I wonder if someone stole everything off of it.
It's possible, but only thing you get in there is a trailer, I do believe.
It's heavy.
She's pretty gutted down. Well, what do you think, buddy? You want to jump back in the truck and make a lap around? We'll go check out what kind of big trucks they got, what kind of heavy equipment they got.
I'm looking at the actual go-kart.
You want to look at the go-karts?
Yeah.
We can do that.
The one with the taillights.
One with the taillights. Okay.
I don't think it's. That's right. It's the brake or shifter is on the side.
I call that a suicide shifter. This one, you want to know that? It's overly complicated.
Yes, it is.
It's a big old shocks in the front.
Jomoto? It's a J and an M.
Yeah, J-Moto. That's a new one on me.
Looks like it has drive, neutral, and reverse.
Yeah.
This
It's that candy brand, it says. Weird looking dude. The way that thing's got turn signals and lights on it almost looks like they were trying to make it road legal.
Yeah.
Catch me on the road in that thing. Yeah.
Not even loaded.
Give you a nice false sense of security. There's no, yeah.
That's plastic.
Is that plastic?
Yeah.
Oh boy, that sure is. What on earth? Oh yeah, so their notch is not a notch, it's just a flat tube with a piece of plastic on it with a bolt. That's so sketch. Give you a nice false sense of security with absolutely no
It's been rolled or
triangulation.
something.
Yeah.
This light's broken. These are broke.
Yep, it's been flopped on its sides. It held up at least a little bit. That or something fell on it, I guess.
Yeah.
There's a whole lot of nope right there for me. Don't get me wrong, I think it'd be fun. It's not going to keep you safe.
No, because if you hit something and roll over, I guess you got the seat
Yeah.
belts.
I'm just talking about there's no triangulation in that cage. Like, this bar should tie into that bar right there, buddy. See how that's offset? Stuff like that. There's a lot of goofiness going on in that cage.
This one doesn't have the chain on it.
Yeah. Missing a belt and everything. Alright. Let's, huh?
I think I'm still too small for the big one, but that one I'd probably fit better.
No, I'd say those over there are about the right size. Probably somewhere around an 80 with you not having any experience. But I'd rather see you stick on 4 wheels. I've seen him drive. I gotta remember where in the world we parked.
Over here.
Over there. We're over here. We're going to take a quick lap around and see what kind of other goodness we can find. There's a hydraulic shovel. Let's check out these trucks right here. I'm gonna pull over. These old jalopies look more my speed. Some of these are quite interesting compilations of parts, I'll put it that way. Peterbilt was sketchy. I don't know if it's necessarily sketchy, but it's one of the roughest looking Peterbilts I've seen in a while.
A little dump on your dock.
A little dump, I do ya?
It's been for 4 different businesses.
225 area code. I don't even know where that's at.
Business before that was in LA.
Freightliner. There's that 67. That's a shame that door road's gone. Can't quite read it. Russell Siebert? Russell Siebert, West Salem, Indiana.
Signing right here.
It's pretty solid looking. Made that seat in our 67. I don't know if these are the same. I don't know if the hump in these is the same. I know it's not in the square body. I learned that the hard way.
Water drip down the sleeve.
Yeah, looks like it. What is that? A little 350 maybe. I expected a.
Yellow.
Yep, almost all these trucks were yellow. Not almost all of them. It's probably an old highway truck. Where the hood was. So it don't look like the rest of the truck was. Pretty clean old unit. Yeah. Why won't you focus? It is not letting me. I'm trying to turn the camera and it won't let me. That's funny. There you go.
Right here on the other door, there's a sign.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Pretty clean unit.
It's wet in here.
Is it?
Yeah. It's coming out on the
that's it.
dash.
Rotten got the standard window brow rot. That sucks. The mice get up in there and just ruin these trucks in a heartbeat. Get up in there, build their nests, and do what mice do and ruin stuff. So a Ford here, I almost kind of like this glass style Ford, but usually grain trucks are pretty decent because they don't see the winter, but must have.
Oh boy.
Woo, look at that carpet. They must have dipped this one in salt and put it up. I like the custom body work.
One of those whole in salt.
Nah, they hold grain with it, buddy.
Do what?
Just use it to hold grain. But yeah, she's pretty crusty. Be interested to see what this goes for. All it'd be good for is hauling firewood or something. I guess grain if you want to haul grain, but I'm not much into hauling grain. But I think this International has been consigned to every heavy truck auction I've ever been to. I swear I've seen this thing sell like 30 times. Maybe it's the same guy and it never sells. I have no idea. But this here's a friend of ours, a Ford rollback. She's got some in shoes, but we're gonna see what this one. We're gonna see what this one goes for. Yeah.
He left the come along.
Yeah.
But it's missing the hook.
That's a chain binder, not a come along.
I mean, yeah.
Not a. Come on, Baco. Not a bad truck for what I do. I don't think this would be too bad of a unit for us. And literally what I would do, I don't even know what drivetrain's in this, but I have a 12 valve with an Allison behind it that would fit right in this nicely and make a pretty good little truck. But I'm just gonna guess this thing goes for crazy money for needing the work it does, which is good for my buddy, don't get me wrong, but I'm like everybody, I'm a cheap ass. I want stuff cheap. But let's see if we can pop this hood. This side undone. Yeah. See what motor she's got. Oh, it's still got something holding it hard. Surely it ain't got a cable on top of that, does it? If it does, I don't see a release. I don't know. Smarter than I. Yeah. IPR sensor needs replaced. Smokes, idles, dies, does not work. It needs fixed. Back wheel still leaking and may need ether to start. Yeah, I remember he said he drove it here and it died on him and had to drag it the rest of the way in. So I don't know. What's a Ford rollback that doesn't run right worth? Another old school International grain truck. They went all out on the body repair there. I don't know what you're gaining by taping it up, but this is an interesting cab design. What year is this? 72.
From the battery.
Huh. Yeah, tri-axle. Woo. She'd haul some stuff. Oh. Not a bad looking truck, kinda. These things are kinda ugly but cool at the same time. That's another Indiana truck. She's rotten. I think something like this would make a cool wedge style car hauler. But boy, she is beefy. Way overkill for anything we'd ever need to build. This single axle similarly. I'd absolutely love to have this trailer. I think that's only a 48 foot. I'd really like to have a 53 foot step deck, but man, that would be handy. I guess a guy could put a tail on it, a little ramp, dovetail. But
Had beans in it still, a little bit.
oh, the grain truck did?
Yeah.
This thing would be nice to have. Well, I guess first I need a semi that runs. I've got an injector down on ours, and I fix one thing. As soon as I get it fixed, it throws a code for something else. So, but that looks about like the last thing I'm interested in here. The smalls at this auction, if you guys are interested in any of it, sells this Thursday. Or today is Friday. Today is Friday. The no, you're right, buddy. I'm just going to tell you to look at their website. I'll post a link on it, but I'm pretty sure I think Austin's right. The big trucks, the heavy equipment sells Thursday. Yeah. And then the go-karts, dirt bikes, that type stuff, and the classic cars and vehicles sell next Saturday. So a week from the day that you guys watch this. Like I said, I'll post a link to the auction itself, to their website. It's Jeff Boone Auctioneers in Markellville, Indiana. And then I'll post a link to our 3 pieces. I don't know that the grader will be in here by the time this video airs, so it might not be online yet, but I'll definitely post up a link to the 67, which has already got a few bids on it, and then the Jeepster should be listed by the time you guys see this, and I'll post a link to that in the description as well. So stay tuned. We're getting geared up for that build that I keep talking about. We're going to start on that soon. If this Jeepster, it has a very low reserve, and the thing's kind of growing on me. I don't know why. It's not normally something I'd be interested in, but if that doesn't sell, I've got a square body chassis there at the shop. We're just going to throw all that running gear in that Jeepster, give it a lift, you know what I mean, run like, I don't know, 38s or something on it. So if you guys stick around, eventually we may see that get built. I don't know, we'll just have to see how it goes. But next video will probably be from the auction here. Let me think here. Nope, the auction video will not be the next one. I don't know, we'll have to see how that works out. But anyway, stay tuned, guys. Thanks for following along. Like, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff, and check out our eBay store and our Facebook page as well. Thanks, guys.